Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for August 8th to the 14th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9-card block, Virgo. We have got 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So it feels like you are going to be getting out of a cycle of struggle, a cycle of hardship, or where things have been kind of stuck or stagnant. I see beautiful forward movement. The Empress is here. She really wants to help deliver, get you back on the path to your dreams. Okay, we'll get to that. First one out was limitations inspire innovations. Oh yeah, I mean, how many times do you know someone who's really gone into that place of struggle or strife, but from that place has come up with an idea, has changed their path? You know, without these periods, and they're growth periods, right? Without these periods, we just wouldn't, you know, be digging deep and doing things differently. So you might be feeling in a period of limitation at the moment, but it feels like that is going to give you some kind of profound insight for moving ahead. Next one was fall in love with your own story. Yeah, it might be a hard one. It might have struggle. Everybody has that in their life at some point. But I always say that, you know, your story is your gift, or that it holds powerful clues to what your gifts, your talents, and your life purpose is. So fall in love with your story, the good bits, the hard bits, and know that those limitations can inspire innovations in your life. At the moment, emotions are running high, it seems. Yeah, it feels like you might be at the peak of it. You might be at the threshold. We have got the full moon in Aquarius on the 12th. And of course, you know, at full moon time, that's where things come to a climax. That's where, you know, things kind of come to a head. So this might be the week where things really come to a peak. So just know that, you know, that energy is there and ride that roller coaster. 5 of Wands is here, and it kind of turned up in reverse actually. So this is a conflict energy. You might have been going through a conflict in your relationship, in your workplace, in your friendship group, family. Alternatively, it can be, you know, inner conflict. You know, I'm feeling conflicted about my next move, about what to do. It feels like you're going to overcome that though. And with the 5 of Wands, I always say, be very mindful of where your energy is going. I can see that you're quite close to burning out here. There might even be some health struggles, you know, it might be getting you down mentally. This is a time to do a life stock take, to pull your energy back in, hold your boundaries where it might be going in places that are unnecessary, because you're going to need your energy for the next part of the road, okay? So we're going to do a bit of an energy stock take. So pull yourself back from any, gossip, corporate politics, any, overwork. And if you can take more time for yourself, that's going to be really useful as well. Page of Pentacles, we'll get to you. Let's jump into the spread. I've got the Four of Swords with the Ten of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it feels like there is a sticking point in your life at the moment. I am feeling an energy of feeling limited or stuck because of the Ten of Wands. So you might be carrying like the weight of responsibility. This could be in your household, this could be in your workplace, this could be in your relationship, but it's become heavy for you. You might have a lot of accountability. You might be working on a huge project where you feel like, I am one of the major cogs in this machine I couldn't pull out. It could be that in your relationship or family life, you're having to go out and earn the money. You're also doing a lot of the childcare, or having to do a lot of, you're the one that's putting all the energy into something is what I'm feeling. And it's just become a heavy load for you. And it could also be impacting your health, as I mentioned before. So it feels like Two of Pentacles, there is a decision that you can make around this. There is always a way to change things, okay? Sometimes it can just be perceived limitation. It feels like there's a decision that you can make that is going to help you with this. Now, with the Six of Swords at the end of the reading, I think this decision is around moving on, moving forward and letting it go in some way. And I think if you can take Four of Swords, a moment, a pause, now this might be an hour, okay, to yourself, where you can go off in nature or go for a walk around the block with some, headphones on and go within. High Priestess at the center of the reading, because there is an important breakthrough or insight in there for you with how to move ahead, okay? But when we are just too busy carrying the load, running around like a headless chicken, we say here in Australia, we can't see the path. We can't see the forest for the trees because we're on autopilot. We just have to keep going, keep going, keep going. But if we can take a moment of pause, I think that you're going to get some kind of insight, some kind of inspiration around a decision that you can make that's going to free you from the situation, or free you at least from the stress of it. Doesn't mean to say there's definitely going to be an ending, but it feels like there is freedom from the stress. I do see the Three of Swords here though, and then this one sword underneath the Soldier. So this can include a severing of ties, or that, there might be an element of needing to disappoint somebody, perceived or real. But, you can't be the one that's the martyr or the sacrifice for this situation for any longer. It's impacting your emotional stability as well, as what I'm feeling. So High Priestess at the center of the reading, I feel like you're going to get an intuition or some information or knowledge that's going to help you with the situation. And it's about trusting that gut feeling and trusting that intuition. Seven of Wands is here, and I see someone who's like, okay, the Five of Wands is someone who's, feeling conflicted or in some kind of battle, but can't really manage their energy, and the other parties just have the upper hand. The Seven of Wands is you knowing that there might be a bit of a fight ahead, but you are looking good. You are in your energy because you know what outcome you want from this. The Seven of Wands is an energy of alignment, realignment, misalignment for me, meaning there's something in the situation here, Virgo, that is not an energetic match for you, or you're fighting for something that needs to be let go because it's all consuming, but it feels like it's just not worth it in some way anymore. So with the Seven of Wands, I say sometimes we just need to surrender and let go and let that current take us to where, we're really meant to be. So we've got the Hermit. That is your major arcana here, Virgo. And what I see, I guess what I'm seeing here in the Hermit, I'm seeing it in the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords as well. I'm seeing somebody who is journeying on their own, someone who's solo. So I feel that you might be having either a break or going your own way from this situation. The Hermit can sometimes be, well, I've done the deep reflection and I've figured out that I need to move on from this, Six of Swords, with a bit of a heavy heart, but I feel like this is just not working for me anymore. Now, as I mentioned before, it might not be like I'm breaking up with you or I'm leaving this job, but it feels like there could be either a period where you go off and spend time by yourself, or there needs to be fundamental change, like, you know, delegation of responsibilities. It needs to change in some way. So with the Hermit, you've done that reflecting, you're getting the answers, and I think that you're making that decision to go your own way for many of you, but you might be feeling a little bit lost in that journey at the moment. The Hermit generally, you know, it's just got this dim lantern, so you might only be able to see the next step ahead of you, but the Page of Pentacles over here says, just take the next step, and then the lantern will burn a little brighter and the next one will be revealed, and slowly but surely you'll find yourself on a new path. So there is a new direction opening up here, and I think if you follow that process, then Knight of Swords, there's going to be a quickening of progress. Now, in terms of signs that I have here, I have Gemini with the Knight of Swords, I have Libra Taurus connections with the Empress, and of course I have your energy here, Virgo. So one thing I'm noticing also about this Knight of Swords is it's like you're no longer exposed. Like, this person's going in for battle with no armor, and this person here has got the full kit. So it feels like you get your strength back. You're protected in some way. If you're worried about there going to be like a consequence or an outcome, it feels like you can fight one last battle if you need to. The Knight of Swords can be a communication that you might need to have about a boundary, your new direction, your decision that's going to have you move forward in a positive direction, okay? And being Gemini energy, and we've got this limitations inspire innovations, there could be that idea that just pops in through the intellect, okay? That's like, okay, now I know what I need to do. So the Empress and the Six of Swords are our end cards, and generally the Six of Swords is about a necessary transition. Yeah, it's with a little bit of a heavy heart, but we know that we're moving on to smoother sailing, calmer waters, and the emotions will be more steady in the new direction. The Empress is this energy of reconnecting with, you know, your heart's desires, what you really want for your life. And she says, well, if you just take the first step, the first practical grounded step of the Page of Pentacles, I will help you grow that. I will help you birth whatever it is that you're wanting here. I am the green light to move forward. I am the blessing. She stands for like energy, fertility. You know, she says conditions are just right. And she really is about abundance and money as well. So it feels like a really positive direction. Something really has to give here. What have we got? Queen of Cups. Okay. This is interesting. Energy of Cancer. Again, this is somebody who is led by their heart, by their intuition, and towards their happiness, right? Towards the Ace of Cups, new emotional beginnings. And the Queen of Cups in her balanced form is somebody who is very grounded, very emotionally intelligent, and is making that emotionally intelligent decision, which I feel is to transition in some way from the circumstance, the situation. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that resonated for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it won't resonate every time, but do drop me a comment if you're called to share. I love connecting with you over there. Hit subscribe. That is the single most important thing you can do to keep as many free readings coming. Help support the work I do here. And I'm just sending you so much love and magic for your week ahead, Virgo. Do take care. Bye for now.